Hi everyone, Happy New Year. Thank God we made it to a new year. How has it been with you? Hope you are still learning. Hope you are okay. Can only hope for the best, a fulfilling and achievable and wonderful year it will be for every one of us. So welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of listening to me or watching, this is your online English tutor at Banky's Corner, where we'll learn about improving on our language skills in every form, from listening to speaking to reading and writing. Everything that has to do with communication, we treat it on this channel. So welcome. Do well to like, share and subscribe for more exciting and knowledgeable content on communication. So in today's video, we'll be looking at how to boost your reading speed for faster learning. How to boost your reading speed for faster learning. I've come across so many questions concerning how well I can improve on my reading speed. And you hear about some of the challenges people face when reading. Challenges like being overwhelmed by a particular text, challenges like not having a good time management, challenges like I'm not having a good retentive level. All these things amount to a low reading speed. All these things are caused due to all these things are caused due to a low reading speed. But when you're able to master the techniques behind reading in a very fast way and being accurate as well, not just being fast, but ability to retain information, ability to retain the core, the message of what you have read, and even to interpret it. So you hear challenges like, this is an overwhelming text, I can't even concentrate, spending hours on a single text, and yet unable to explain what has been read, missing out on valuable information because you can't keep up with the pace. These are all the questions people ask about reading. So in today's video, quickly, we are going to be looking at why having a fast speed, why reading speed matters, and the techniques responsible for achieving a fast speeding learning, and the techniques needed to boost your reading speed, for faster learning. Remember the word faster. Faster learning, so many to read and yet ability to retain what has been read, and not just to retain it but to explain it if chances comes to. So today let's look at why is reading speed, why does it matter to our reading skill, why reading speed matters. It matters for so many reasons. Number one, it is good to enhance the learning and comprehension. It enhances learning and comprehension. Now, what do we mean by learning and comprehension? Anytime we read to comprehend what has been read. That means we intend to understand what is being read or what you're reading, either as a text, a novel, or whatever, an article, whatever scripts you're reading. So faster reading means more time for processing thoughts, ideas, and every other thing within the text, and understanding complex concepts and issues. That's what faster reading entails. It helps you to, it enhances your learning and comprehension. Not just that, it helps you to understand some fundamental concepts within the reading scope. Now, also, it helps with your time management and productivity. Time, they say, is everything. There's a particular time you have allocated for your reading to take place. How productive is that time? How do you make such time that you have projected for your reading productive, and not just being productive, but is well managed? So get through reading assignments faster. It helps you to get through reading assignment faster, freeing up time for other tasks and pursuits. When you properly manage your reading speed, it helps you to have time for other things, able to pursue other things. Let's say you have set out 2 hours to read a particular novel or the text. The remaining hours you use for other things. That is when you have really managed your time through speed. Remember, we are talking about how to boost your reading speed, to make your reading speed faster, accurate, and retentive. So we'll be looking at another why reading speed matters. The third one is it improves concentration and focus. Reading requires rapt attention, like they say. You have to be attentive. You need to be concentrated. You need focus when reading. Remember, you are reading to comprehend. You are not reading to waste your time. That is why most times reading can be fun, because it requires attention. For it to be funny to you, it has to have some level of concentration and focus. So how does this improve it? Developing reading speed helps train your mind to stay focused and attentive to the text. So it's something that is learnable, and that's why on this channel we do videos on communication. We learn many topics on language, English language to be specific. So for more tips on that, you can check in my description box for the videos. I've done a comprehensive video on reading on the 4 basic skills in language learning, English language to be precise. So what are the effectiveness? How effective are these techniques that I'm going to mention? There are techniques that will help you. There are techniques, there are strategies, very simple strategy if well used, very simple strategies that you can use to boost, to improve your speed as far as reading is concerned. Remember, the topic is boosting your reading speed for faster learning. Everything is all about learning. So it's learnable. So let's look at the first one. The first strategy here is active reading. Active reading. What is active reading? Active reading. Engage with the text. When you read actively, you are engaging with the text. You are summarizing. You are highlighting. You are getting a feedback. You are imagining. Your mind is processing thoughts. Your mind is processing everything that you have read, trying to give it a meaningful thought. So how do you go about this thing? When you read, you ask questions. I believe you must have engaged yourself in some reading, either a novel, a text, whatever, and you begin to ask questions. You ask questions about characters. You ask questions about the storyline. You ask questions about how the story is going to end. All these things engages your mind. You are being active at that stage of asking questions, at that stage of highlighting, at that stage of summarizing what you have read. Your brain is active, your mind is active, and is trying to explain so many things. And that makes reading fun and enjoyable as well. So when you engage in active reading, it makes reading more efficient, less complex. So henceforth, boost your reading speed by engaging in active reading. This helps a lot. It is a proven technique, and you'll be amazed at what it's going to do for you when you engage in it. So engage in active reading. Another is speed reading exercises. There are so many speed reading exercises. So many. Go online, you will see so many exercises you can use. Timing. These are reading hacks that times that you is timing. You have to time it to make it well, through practice. You time yourself. Speeding exercising involves reading exercises, various techniques. Using various techniques is reading like skimming, scanning, active reading, and rapid reading to train your brain for faster reading. All this skimming, these are the types of reading. I've done extensive video on that. You can check in my videos, you will see it. So extensive, well explained, and provable techniques have been seriously explained. There has been explained. So to train your brain faster, engage in reading exercises. Another technique which has been proven is making reading faster and more enjoyable. How do you make your reading faster and enjoyable? Make your reading faster and enjoyable. Remember, I talked about reading being fun. Reading must not be a burden to you. It's not a burden, it's not a tax that, when it's time for reading, you're sad, you don't want to engage in it, but you need it. To attain proficiency in communication, your reading skills must be well sharpened. So, make reading enjoyable as from today. Make sure you read, you understand, apply the techniques, and you will surely get the best results. Another area is setting realistic goals. Even in life, you set goals for yourself. This is the beginning of a new year. Many, we have goals. You have goals, family goals, personal goals, professional goals. Set a realistic goal for your language learning as well. It's not too much. So make sure your goals are realistic. Okay, this month I'm going to read a book. You ask yourself, how many chapters per day will you read? Is it 2 chapters? Even if it's 1 chapter, you are able to. Make sure it is meaningful. These are goals. Make sure the goals are achievable. Not just anyhow, but make sure they are realistic and achievable. With achievable goals and gradually increasing the pace to avoid burnout. Remember, reading is fun. Reading is meant to be enjoyable. You don't have to burn out. At your relaxation, pick up, read. Depending on what you want to read about. We read about a lot of things. It could be professional, it could be entertainment. So at your own pace, set realistic goals and make sure they are achievable goals. Another technique that can be used and be useful for you to boost your reading speed for faster learning is finding engaging reading materials. Yes, find engaging reading material depending on you. This depending on your interest and your choice. Several books on entertainment, profession, your professional life, your personal life. There are enough materials. So how do you go about it? Find engaging reading material. Select books, select articles that align with your interests. Select articles that aligns with your interests. It makes reading more enjoyable. Pick up books. Initially, you may not find it enjoyable, but continuous practicing makes it enjoyable. So, choose your line of interest, keep up with the pace, take it bit by bit. You will discover that before you know it, reading becomes fun and reading becomes enjoyable, not a burden. Most people assume that reading is burdensome, but it's not. So, after you must have done all this and you have seen so many progress, you have seen progress, you have seen achievement, why not celebrate your goals? Make sure your goals are well celebrated. Do you understand? Celebrate your goals. Acknowledge and reward yourself for how far you have gone in your reading skills, your reading improvement. To stay motivated, you have to be motivated. So stay motivated and maintain your momentum. Always recognize your achievements. You have employed all the techniques given to you, the strategies. Then celebrate your moments, celebrate your achievements. Remember, we talked about progress beyond perfection. Progress beyond perfection. Celebrate every moment that you have achieved a realistic goal as far as reading is concerned. Don't be burn out. Don't burn out. Don't get stressed. Don't get overwhelmed. Take it bit by bit. And each time you achieve this stride, make sure you celebrate. Reward yourself. Motivate yourself. And it can only get better as you strive for more achievements and for more progress. So, whether you're looking to get through textbooks more quickly, devour novels in a weekend, or simply stay up to date on the latest industry news, becoming a faster and more effective reader can have a major impact on your personal professional growth. Thanks for joining me on this journey to boost your reading speed, and I hope you picked up some valuable tips and strategies to take your own learning to the next level. If you've got your own favorite reading tips or tricks, be sure to share them in the comments below. And don't forget to check out other videos on effective study habits. Till I see you in my next video, keep learning and keep progressing in your communication skills. Bye.